Yeah, okay, when you rap, bro.
Forgive me for my sins. I can't sin again. Alpha Mega, getting in the end. I'm talking about Jesus Christ, one and only my friend. I can't pop no pill no more. Gotta put that shit to the end. I can't spin no block no more. Gotta put that shit to the end. I can't hang with killers no more. Gotta put that shit to the end. It's hard because they was my friends, but I gotta let go all these sins. Got too many ops, and I'm watched by the cops. Thank God I ain't pushing the clock. Thank God he ain't let me flop. God put me on top. Give me the broom in the mop. Gotta switch up the route. Fed and bust my house. I don't know what that's about. No, you coming out my mouth. Forgive me for my sins. I can't stand again. Alpha Mega, beginning and the end. I'm talking about Jesus Christ, one and only my friend. I can't pop no pill no more. Gotta put that shit to the end. Forgive me for my sins. I can't sin again. Alpha Mega, beginning and the end. I'm talking about Jesus Christ, one and only my friend. I can't pop no pill no more. Gotta put that shit to the end.
This shit over here playing some other shit though. Hold on, man. Alright, man, we back. Hold on, we live? We public? Alright, yeah, we cool, man. Hold on, man. Music playing in the background though. I stop that. Alright, cool, man. So we back with another one, man. Good to be here, man. You know what I'm saying? Damn, it's just been a long time live stream. I think it would have been like a few weeks actually. Yeah, it's been a few weeks, man. So I heard about Coach Red Pill. He passed away. I don't know what happened to him, man. I think he died in like a concentration camp or some shit, man. That shit crazy, bro. Like it's crazy, man. Like just how everything has just happened to him, man. You feel me? Because like when you look at what he had going on, bro, cause he was giving a lot of good information about like what was going on in like Ukraine and Russia situation and shit. Because you know he was like 10 toes on the ground. You feel me? So when you 10 toes on the ground, bro, you gonna have that real information type shit, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like you gonna have that information, man. Like you're gonna be able to actually know what's going on, man. And when you're in that situation, man, and somebody like him, yeah, they gonna go after you at some point, bro. They gonna go after you at some point, man. You feel me? But even before I start out, man, I'm gonna just let y'all know, bro. I got my wisdom, I got my wisdom teeth taken out type shit. You feel me? So if I sound weird, bro, I just sound weird, bro. It just is what it is, man. But we gonna push forward, man, cause I've been wanting to talk about this. I'm gonna talk about it right now. Since I got the time. Other than that, well, you gonna keep it moving, man. We gonna talk about it. I'm gonna pull up one of his last video he posted and shit, and I'm just like give like a little rundown on it. You feel me? Like straight like that, bro. So, yo, these drugs they put me on, man, hit, bro. These drugs, man, they hitting, man. They hitting for sure. Oh man, let me flex my face so quick to see if this shit really is fucking here. Cause I don't feel nothing, man. It's weird, bro. It's hella weird, man. But other than that, man, maybe get back to Coach Red Pill, man. So like, you were one of the first Red Pill people that I actually came across online, bro. You know, he got a lot of like perspective on about like relationships, also business. And one thing I really liked about him was he talked about like the elites and stuff like that, right? But the way he talked about it was like he actually like went to school with these type of people, and like he broke down like their psychology and like how their mental framework work. You know what I'm saying? And like that's one thing I really liked about dude, man. Now when it comes to like the racial stuff between blacks and whites, I mean, I don't really expect too much from people about that, bro. To be honest with you, I mean, I don't expect a white man to understand my plight. It's just not gonna happen. But I don't know why black people feel like a white person gonna actually like understand where you're coming from. Like that's something that I just don't expect, bro. Like I don't expect it, bro. But I mean, other than that though, he has some good information, man. Like definitely one of the best, if not on the top of the list, red pill people that were actually on YouTube and that were actually running this shit, bro. You know what I'm saying? And also mind my the way how I'm talking, bro, cause I'm still kind of like sedated off the drugs, bro. My face still kind of numb in a way, you know what I'm saying? So I might come back later and do another live, bro. You feel me? But yeah, bro, I do want to break this last video down, man, of him and like just show his respect, bro, cause you know I saw the Saint in the Center video, man, and just to be honest with you, bro, man, like. I know Saint ain't right, dude, but at the same time, bro, you ain't gotta talk shit about him. Actually, he passed away, man. For what he did, bro, a lot of people wouldn't even do, bro, and even like touch on it, bro. Like he actually went out with a bang, talking his shit, man. To be able to give out information in a country that actually going through warfare at that time, and you're giving a lot of information of what's going on, you're giving your analysis and everything like that, bro. Like that takes some balls, bro. And I always respected the dude, man, because he was always somebody that like think outside of the box, bro. He was always somebody that could think outside the box, have his own perspective, and shed light on it, man. So when it comes to the red pill community and like what he offered, he definitely like top on that list, bro. You feel me when it comes to that, man? And like I gotta show this man some respect, man. And just kind of sad, like the way he went out, man. You know what I'm saying? That's really kind of like hurt me, man. But I don't like the fact that you can have beef with somebody and like you can still shit on them, bro. Like I'm not really cool with that, man. So I'm gonna play a video or we gonna break this shit down, man. Feel me? Maybe put it up real quick. I gotta actually find it again, bro. I wonder where it's at. Fuck it, I got time today, man. I got time today, man. Hold on. I think I can make me like a side person. Hold on. Can I do that? I can't do that. Hold on, man. This thing kind of bugging. I want to share screen.
Very simple. You see, when I don't show up at my court date on Wednesday, the day after tomorrow, there will be an arrest warrant issued for me. Now, of course, this arrest warrant contacted these gangsters, probably through the prison guards at CISA, and figured out, or basically had the prisoners in the fourth cell that I was in do the actual dirty work of getting the money out of me. See? Because you see, the guards, these gangsters, probably through the prison guards at CISA, and figured out, or basically had the prisoners in the fourth cell that I was in do the actual dirty work of getting the money out of me. See? Because you see, the guards, they never beat any of the prisoners. No, it's the prisoners who beat the other prisoners. In fact, after this 30-hour session, one of the thugs who had really, really hurt me, I mean, he hit me pretty badly, especially on the chest. He hit me like right here on the sternum repetitively and so hard that it left this huge bruise. And by the way, the cell boss, the guy higher, berated him for having left a mark on me, because of course the kind of torture that they want to do doesn't leave a mark. That's the point of it. See, because if it leaves a mark, then it's evidence, you see? So anyway, that prisoner who beat me so relentlessly over that 30-hour stretch, after, you know, as we're trying to figure out a way to get this cash to these gangsters, these thugs, he came to me spontaneously and apologized. You know, it wasn't his idea, but he had to do it, you know, because he was a prisoner. He'd been in CISO prison for 2 years already. So, you know, it's not that he wanted to do this, but that he had to do it. And, you know, I understood, you know, because that's the way it operates.
And shout out to him, bro, because he ain't really even take it personal, man. Like, that type of prison kind of wild, bro. I ain't gonna lie, man. Having the prisoners beat your ass. But I don't really understand, like, what you were talking about when it comes to, like, him actually getting beat up. Like, what was that for you not to be able to see the lashes? That's kind of crazy. I don't know too much about that.
Now, I'm telling you all of this so that you understand my situation. My case originally started as a free speech issue. But because of the SBU and the inherent corruption of the SBU and the criminal justice system in Ukraine, I will definitely be sent to a prison labor camp where I will most certainly die.
Nah, I gotta say this, bro. I don't know why this man was still in Ukraine, bro, at that time, bro. Because Zelensky was already applying pressure to this dude, bro. It was like evidently clear, man. And at some point, I think he deleted one of his channels, and I don't know, man. For some reason, I just kind of like lost where he went. I was wondering what happened to him, man. But I guess he just created like a whole new channel. I saw some of the video, but you know, like sometimes like YouTube will unsubscribe you from a channel, and you might not know what actually going on, so you might be out of the loop. But when this happened, I'm like, damn, bro, what happened to dude, man? And so long and behold, man, like they just offed him, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like that shit kind of wild to me, man.
And so I decided that the smart thing was take my chances in terms of getting across the border. Right now, I'm maybe 5 kilometers away from the border with Hungary. Over the last 2 days, I rode my bike just about 1,300 kilometers from Kharkov all the way here to the border. And my intention is to cross the border, get to Hungary, and in Hungary, I'm going to ask for political asylum. Now, why Hungary? And why ask for political asylum? Very simple. You see, when I don't show up at my court date on Wednesday, the day after tomorrow, there will be an arrest warrant issued for me. Now, of course, this arrest warrant, they will presume that I left the country, so it will become an international arrest warrant. Now, the European Union, which is allied with Ukraine to its perdition, as many of you know in terms of the European economy as well, the Europeans will comply with this international arrest warrant, and they will scoop me up at the first chance. And it won't matter that it's a free speech case. It won't matter. Nothing will matter except complying. If I were to go to Poland or Slovenia or Romania, all of these little gremlins of the EU, they're going to scoop me up instantly and return me to the graces of the SBU and the criminal justice system, and eventually I'll wind up in a prison labor camp. I'm hoping that Hungary, which has shown some independence insofar as these matters are concerned, of complying with idiotic EU regulations and diktats.
Now, Hungary isn't a bad place. I fuck with Hungary. You know, you can go there, get your hairline back and shit. They cool. But the thing he fucked up at, bro, is putting this shit on the internet, man. Like, I don't know why he put it on the internet, bro. I still don't know how he got caught up, but either way it goes, bro, when you're in this situation where like, you got a court case and you have to, and you know you're not gonna go tomorrow, like, you know, honestly, but I'm not even gonna be on the internet, man. At that point in time, I'm just gonna be on, leave my phone at the crib, and nigga, I'm moving solo dolo to the border, bro. I'm making a way up out of there, bro. You feel me? I don't know why he would put this on the internet, bro. Like, he's a lot smarter than this, bro. He is, bro. I don't know why he did. I mean, it's good to inform us, bro, but you could have just informed us after you was all done with your situation, man. And honestly, I don't even know what happened to his family, bro, because I know he had a wife and kids and shit, man. And I don't even know what they got going on over there with that. So, yeah, man, we just gonna have to see what he's talking about.
I'm hoping that the authorities in Hungary will look at my indictment, realize that it has nothing to do with me being an actual bona fide criminal in terms of harming people or property, and it's really a strictly free speech issue, an issue of democratic speech. And I'm hoping that the Hungarian authorities will show some mercy, some understanding, and grant me this political asylum. That's my hope. By the way, I don't know anybody in Hungary. I've been to Budapest, you know, once for a long weekend. It was lovely, but I don't know anybody in Hungary. I don't have any relations with Hungarians of any sort. I dated a Hungarian girl once years ago, but other than that, I don't have any connection to Hungary. And so I'm really going to be throwing myself at their mercy, hoping that they will see through this bullshit and realize that it's grossly unfair and it is just despicable. That's the only word I can think of. And so, yeah, you know, that's my situation. And so as this video goes live, at the time that it goes live, I'm going to be crossing the border. And I'm going to be hoping that my name doesn't appear on any system and that I'll be allowed through. That's my hope. If my name is on...
Oh, damn, hold on. Gotta go back. All right, that's not the video. There we go.
At the time that it goes live, I'm going to be crossing the border. And I'm going to be hoping that my name doesn't appear on any system and that I'll be allowed through. That's my hope. If my name is on some system, on some list that they have at the border, then I'll be arrested and it will be effectively a death sentence. And so I'm posting this video so that people know what happened to me if I really disappear. I'm certainly scared, sure, but fear doesn't really help the situation now, does it? You have to be clear. You have to be clear and you have to look at the options. And I've thought about this situation very, very carefully. And between the absolute certainty of going to a prison labor camp if I show up in court on Wednesday, and the slim chance that I might be able to cross the border, I'll take my chances. Some people might think that, oh, why don't you just sneak across some empty field or something like that? That's laughable, okay? But the obvious fact that, of course, if you sneak into Europe across some field, right? Later they're going to ask you, well, how did you get into Europe? What's that all about? Where's your entry stamp? I mean, it causes all kinds of problems. Mm-hmm. I mean, I looked at the possibility, by the way. It's not as easy as you think. You think that it's just sneaking across some field. No, it's not, okay? First of all the access points between one country and the other are monitored, okay? And fairly easy. They just have motion detectors. And if anything moves, then the cameras go on and they know exactly what's going on, okay? So that's not an option. As opposed to going to Russia, Kharkov, after all, is 40 kilometers from Russia. It should have been easy, right? Well, no, because all that area is mined. And, both sides, though they're not fighting in that particular area, not yet, they know what's going on. They keep a close eye on that crossing. So you can't go through there. Another option that I was seriously considering was going to the front, going to the contact line, and thinking to myself, maybe there is some spot in the contact line that is being used by civilians, refugees, going back and forth. But that turned out to be a non-starter. I was surprised. I mean, the front is over 1,000 kilometers long, but there is no real spot where you can easily move, not without a guide, not without somebody who knows what they're doing. I also looked into the possibility of somebody helping me out. And a couple of them were grifters. It was clear as day, they wanted money. And the others, they had a lot of good intentions, but they didn't know what the hell they were doing. And so ultimately, I was not able to find a Sherpa, a guide, who could get me through. Mm-hmm. So that's my situation. Mm-hmm. And I'm going to chance it at the border. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I mean, from the way how he broke it down, because my first thought was, why not go to Russia? Because, I think Russia would have took him in, bro. I know that other dude that's over there, like, right now, I forgot his name, but the computer dude, right? He's still over there, bro. I remember he did an interview with, I forgot the name of, I think it's on, like, Channel 4 or something like that. They do interviews and all that. And it's been a while, bro. He been in Russia for a while, bro. I remember he did something with the U.S. He snitched on them, like they gave him information that he just went to Russia for like asylum, like he never left. So, I mean, me personally, Russia would have been the like first answer, bro. But from the way he's saying it, I mean, you can't really get over there, bro. You can't get over there, man. I mean, and also when it comes to Hungary, I mean, it would be also hard to actually move over there, man, because you got, like he said, like security. They don't ask you for your stamp, bro. Like where you coming from, who are you? But the order wasn't there yet for them to be like, oh well, you have to go back to court for this, and that. Cause I think he said it was literally like a day or two ago that he had to go there. So I mean, it makes sense, bro. Me personally, bro, I'm going on a run, bro. At that point, bro, you're not gonna have me in no labor camp or no shit like that, man. For real.
I'm posting this on both of my channels, the Roundtable and the Gonzalo Lira Again channel, which, again, it's weird because, see, when they allowed me out on bail, last year, when they detained me, because they didn't formally arrest me, they detained me. Mm-hmm. When they detained me in April of 22, they took control of 2 of my Google accounts. The Google accounts that controlled my previous channels, my Coach Red Pill channel and my...
Yo, and like my bad for like the way that I sound, bro. I got my wisdom tooth taken out, so I sound kind of funny, bro. So just bear with me, bro. You feel me? But that's the thing about Google, bro. Like they literally will fuck up your whole account, bro, and take all your shit because like everything he had before this, bro. But he has some good Red Pill information, bro. Hold on. What did he? Yeah, man, what's going on, man? Okay. But yeah, man, like he had a lot of good red pill information, man. Like one of the best on YouTube, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like he was here before everybody else came in and just like pretty much fuck everything up, bro, in my opinion, bro. And he kind of changed and pivoted around like 2020. So I mean 2020 was like a crazy year for everybody, bro. Like everybody questioning what's going on, how is things playing out, who are the people that are actually moving the chess pieces around, man. And for the most part, I mean, I can't really get mad for anybody about their opinion on like how things was moving around 2020. I say 2021 was the year that went like, okay, at this point, I expect everybody to know what's going on and who are the people that move and shit on the chessboard. Because a lot of shit that I came up with at 2020, I mean, they were wrong, bro. I mean, I'm somebody who like think outside the box. So for me, I mean, it's easy for me to be like, yeah, the government on some bullshit. It can be like some fucking 5G towers they were talking about, right? Like, oh, they trying to put 5G towers out and shit like that. Well, we know that wasn't true, right? But me personally, being like a critical thinker, I'm always gonna question some shit. You feel me? And somebody like this dude, bro, he always questions some shit, and it was always logical, bro. You know what I'm saying? So for somebody like him to not be here no more, man, that kind of like held the red pill space down, bro. Like that shit gotta be saluted, bro. You feel me?
Gonzalo Lira channel. They never gave up that control of those accounts. I've never recovered those Gmail accounts and Google accounts that control those channels. But the Google account that controlled my current channel, Gonzalo Lira again, and the Roundtable, they gave that back to me. Okay, so that further gives me the hope that they're just basically saying, go away. That's what I'm hoping. Mm-hmm. But on the other hand, I realize what they did. Mm-hmm. And I've outlined it to you in this video. And, I don't know what to say. So, you'll have to draw your own conclusions. Mm-hmm. By the way, during this past month that I've been free on bail, I obviously haven't been posting anything anywhere, just to keep a low profile and just to straighten out my head as to my options. I didn't want to be distracted with social media. Mm-hmm. I reached out to a few online people, but not all of the people that I know from the online world. Not because of anything in particular, but just, I wanted to get in touch with people who could, help me out in a practical way insofar as this current situation is concerned. Unfortunately, all the avenues that I tried, it came to nothing. And so this is the situation I'm in. Mm-hmm. It's, well, look, on February 27th or 28th, I think it was the 28th, I'm not sure, I forgot. February 27th, 28th of 2010, I lived through the Great Chilean Earthquake. It was an 8.8 earthquake. And I happened to be on the 15th floor. My apartment was on the 15th floor. And it was spectacular. My building moved around from side to side, like.
What do you mean by that, Matt? Breaking Bad. I don't get what you saying, bro.
3 meters off axis one way and 1.5 meters roughly on the other, and this elliptical swinging around. And I thought that the building was going to collapse and I was going to die. Mm-hmm. And of course it didn't, thank goodness. But that was the moment that I learned fatalism. But there are some things that are simply beyond your control, and you have to live through them. And you have to just go forward. And there's nothing you can do. Everything is beyond your control. And we fool ourselves thinking that we can control everything. And that causes so much anguish for no reason. We worry, we think this, that, the other. But you have to recognize when you have actual control over some situation and when that control is beyond you and there is absolutely nothing that you can do. Nothing that you can do except move forward. So either I will cross the border into Hungary in the next couple of hours, or I will be arrested again, and God knows what will happen to me.
Okay, I get what you're saying, Matt. So he been on YouTube for a while, bro. I think his first YouTube channel was called Coach Red Pill. And he talked about he talked about dating, but also talked about like career field, moving in like the corporate sense. He talked about the elites and like their framework of thinking, because like I think like the school that he went to or like the studies, he was moving and shaking with these type of people, so he understood their mindset and how they think. And before I don't know if you missed it or not, but a lot of that content not really on YouTube no more because they took down his YouTube channel. So I mean, it's not there anymore, man. But he had a lot of gems, bro. He had a lot of gems, man. Now when it comes to the racial situation, I mean, he has some questionable views, but I mean, I don't expect too much from a white man to understand the plight of a black man, to be honest with you, bro. So, but other than that, man, he cool with me, bro. Like, he's solid, bro. You feel me? Yeah, most stuff, bro. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, man. So, okay. So the thing is, he was traveling around Europe, like he was traveling, and like when 2020 came about, right? He kind of got caught up in one of these countries. So I guess he got caught up in Ukraine. And then the Ukraine war set off, and he started reporting on what was going on, like, cause since he was on the ground there, he's actually able to understand, like, okay, I know who's winning and who's losing and what they're actually doing to the city. And like he was just on YouTube reporting it, giving his ideas about it and all that. And the government wasn't really fucking with that, bro. You know what I'm saying? So they got to a point where like they were fucking with him, taking him to court and shit like that, harassing him. He got a lot of death threats and shit like that, bro. And then I think they got rid of one of his YouTube channels, and that's how I got kind of like lost track of him, right? And then just the other day, I think Saint Center was saying like, oh, he died. And then this right here is like one of his last videos. So I was just playing it and seeing what he was talking about, man. You know what I'm saying? If you get what I'm saying.
So if I post again here on the video and on Twitter, then you know that I made it. And if I don't, then you know that I didn't. And I would ask you humbly that if you don't hear from me again, anybody and everybody who's watching this video, please raise a ruckus, raise a fuss. Because ultimately, as you can see in the indictment that I posted on Twitter, all of the pages are there. You can read it for yourself in Ukrainian and in English. The charges against me are just because of my opinion about this conflict. I did no harm to anyone. And they arrested me because they wanted to have on the nightly news a short little video of how they are fighting the propagandists. That's it. That's why they arrested me. The extortion stuff that I discussed, that happened later when they realized that I wasn't a poor schmuck. But the start of the genesis of this whole situation is because I had an opinion that went against the narrative. And that's why I went to prison. And that's why, if I'm arrested again, I will die in prison. So I ask you, please, as many people as possible. The American State Department knows exactly who I am and the situation I'm currently involved in. And they know the fate that awaits me.
And mind you, the government knew what he was going through, and Biden didn't do a goddamn thing, bro. He didn't do anything, bro. He was able to get what is the basketball player name? The lesbian out of Russia. But he wasn't able to get this dude out of Ukraine, a country that we're giving like how much amount of money for, bro. But it kind of goes against what Biden got going on, because in Ukraine and what his son had going on, they got a lot of bullshit going on over there, bro. So it's in their best interest to get him up out of there, bro. So that's why they didn't really even try to help dude like that, bro. Cause his dad did an interview. I don't know if I can find it or not. And he was just saying like what he was going through to actually see what actually happened to his son. So I'm gonna let the video play out and see if I can find that.
They know it. They have that saying that I forget the wording exactly. I'm a little stressed out, as you can imagine, but they have that saying that people are fundamentally good, but for evil to triumph, all you need is the indifference of good people. Please don't be indifferent to my fate. I ask you this very humbly. Please recognize that, the literal death that awaits me if this doesn't work out. Understand what's going on.
Okay. So I got the video with his dad and shit, and we gonna need you to hush up real quick. Gotta pause you. Okay. Let me copy this link real quick.
Lira, like Julian Assange, actually, is fortunate that he still has his father, and that his father is made of real.
This is his dad right here.
In Ukraine. Can you tell us where he is, what charges he's facing?
First of all, good evening, George. Under the circumstances, it's still a pleasure being in your show. I've seen you with my son many times. I do agree with your political posture. I don't know about my son. All I know is that he was detained on May the 1st by the SBU, accused of inciting people against the Zelensky regime. Gonzalo has been very, very outspoken insofar as what the real war is going on. And his opinion, George, is something that it is sanctioned by the United Nations. Don't forget that I'm reading the General Assembly in Paris on December 10th, 1948. The Article 10 of Human Rights, freedom of expression. Everyone has a right to freedom of expression. This right shall include freedom to hold opinions and to receive and impart information and ideas without interference by public authority and regardless of frontiers. Gonzalo, as an American citizen, exercised his rights of and freedom of speech, and he was violently detained on May 1st. While he was sleeping, he was awoken by at least 4 or 5 soldiers pointing guns, heavy rifles, to his body and threw him out of his home and sent him to prison. I received information after at least 2 weeks afterwards from the U.S. Embassy in Kyiv. The official at the U.S. Embassy told me that he had held a video conference with my son. We don't know since that day, which was approximately May 15, whether my son is alive, whether my son has been tortured, and what is the outcome of the accusations that he's facing. All I know is that according to this embassy official, the people in the jail had appointed an attorney to defend my son. That's a kangaroo court. Zelensky is fighting, according to Biden, for the freedom of Ukraine. Well, he's not showing freedom to the rest of the world. You cannot detain an American citizen speaking his voice, speaking his speech, having his ideas that totally against what Zelensky believes, and he has no right to detain my son. This is totally, I have no words to describe as a father.
Yeah, bro. So they had to get him up out of here, bro. They had to, but he was speaking that real shit, bro. He was actually being that dude that we all should be, bro. He was actually there giving what was actually going on in the ground militarily, bro. Talking about as far as like Russia going in there, not really damaging too much of the infrastructure there, and just getting certain checkpoints around Ukraine, because everybody knew that Ukraine really wasn't going to win that war to begin with, bro. You know what I'm saying? Russia, I think everybody already know that, bro. And like how I see it is, the United States just going to pay Ukraine whatever that the, you know what I'm saying, have Russia on the dummy mission, man. But they want Russia to just use up their resources and shit just to get through that little situation, man. But Russia gonna have that, man. Just kind of like how like Taiwan, how China gonna try to do the same thing to Taiwan type shit. So we gonna see this same playbook as we go further into time type shit. So this situation gonna happen again, bro, and we gonna have the same playbook, man.
Not sleeping well, George. I'm having nightmares. I'm having nightmares that my son is being tortured. The stories that I get in Chile, I live in Santiago, Chile, by the way. The stories that I get from Ukraine are bad, are dreadful. They violate human rights. It's a country that doesn't believe in rights of people. They don't believe in human rights. And what I'm living right now as a citizen of the world is something that in this time when we're living in the 21st century, we should not be exposed to this kind of activities in the world. What is going to happen with Biden's help, by the way, and I'm very disappointed with the US government because they haven't done anything. The State Department, some spokesman with the last name Matthew, I believe, he was asked by Liam Grossford or someone about the outcome of Monsanto. Well, they have no word. The embassy has contacted my son, as I said before, just once, the middle of May. My son has been in jail since May the 1st. It's over a month. We cannot accept this. As a citizen of the world, I cannot accept what is going on with my son. I cannot accept that the US government doesn't do a thing to protect an American citizen. This is outrageous. I don't want to hear any more longer that the US is for freedom, is for human rights, They are not protecting human rights in the world. They are stepping on human rights. And it's about time that Mr. Biden, Mr. Zelensky, open your eyes. I'm a simple old 80-year-old man begging for the future of my son. I beg you, I implore you to release my son. Deport him from Ukraine if you wish. But please, let Veronica, age 10 years old, and Ramon, who's going to be 8 years old next Monday the 12th, to see their father and to leave me in the few years that I have left in peace.
Yeah, so he also had his family in Ukraine as well, man. And like I was saying before, bro, I would have been got up out of there, bro. As soon as the war would have popped out, bro, I don't understand why he stayed in Ukraine, bro. It didn't make any sense to me, man. Why would you have your family in a war zone and you're also reporting on that? I mean, but he a brave soul, man. I couldn't do it, bro. Cause I mean, me personally, I can't go out on a ledge for these people, man. Cause most of these people don't even care to begin with, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like you give them the information, man. These are NPCs, bro. They're just gonna walk over it, not even care to look at it, bro. And then you also going against the YouTube algorithm. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna lie, he went through a lot of shit, bro. He went through a lot of shit, bro. But a lot of people not gonna give this man his credit, bro. You know what I'm saying? But the real is, bro. So I ain't no saint to sinner, bro. I ain't going just because I might have a disagreement with this man. I ain't gonna shit on the way he looked about like during his last days and shit. That shit kind of go corny to me, bro. But we just gonna move on.
Well, I'm almost speechless at the power and poignancy of that, Mr. Lira, and I'm sure the entire audience is. All I can think of to ask you further is the Chilean government. Of course, he's an American citizen, but he is ethnically Chilean. You are a Chilean. Is the Chilean government of any use in this affair?
George, Gonzalo was born while I attended university in the USA. I arrived.
Okay, so I'm not gonna play this whole video. I just wanted to show you some of the things that his father said, and also my goddamn my mouth is stiff as hell, bro. I can really barely even talk, bro. Honestly, man. Like my face is still kind of numb from the drugs and shit. So I think I gotta go, man. Get you on nap. I definitely want to do another live later on though, but yeah, man. I wanted to send this man on right, bro. Definitely somebody I learned from this red pill space, man, and it definitely needed to be touched on, bro. I mean, if you were the red pill dude on this YouTube shit, bro, I mean, I don't know how you can not give credit to this dude, man. He put in the work, bro. He definitely one of the pillars that been here for a while, man, and he definitely deserved his flowers, man. He's someone out with a swing, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like that shit definitely deserved on his part, man. So we gonna send blessings to his family and shit, man. Hopefully, man, they can see their granddad and shit, and like and just kind of hard for those kids to know that what happened to their dad, man, to be fucked up in a labor camp like that, bro. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, it's fucked up, man. But yeah, we gonna send blessings to their family and shit. But yeah, man, other than that, man, I'm gonna tap out, man. Definitely will be back later on today to do another live stream and shit, man. Hopefully my face not this numb, man, so I can actually talk and shit. But yeah, man, y'all boys be easy, man.